Hey, oh, there we are. What up? What up? Um, yeah. So we're gonna give it a couple minutes here to let anybody who is late to the party join. But I posed a question on all of my social media a couple of days ago, maybe it was a day ago, where I asked people if there was anything in particular that they wanted to learn from me, if they could learn anything. And one of the questions I got from someone on Instagram in my DMs was, how do I stay motivated? How do I stay focused, and how do I stay on purpose? Um, did I learn my purpose? Was it automatically something that just clicked for me? Or was it, something that had to develop? And so I'm going to answer that question as quickly and as succinctly as I can. The long and short answer is really loving myself. I know that's probably not what some people may want to hear, but that's the long and the short answer to basically everything that I've learned in life. The answer to it is to love yourself, to be patient with yourself, to be understanding of yourself. As far as my purpose has been something that has sort of developed over time. It's not this specific thing. A lot of times we think our purpose is this specific box that we have to live in, basically. And that's not really how it works. Our purpose is basically the same thing. It's the same. All of us walking this earth have the exact same purpose. It's to help uplift each other and help each other become the highest expression of whoever it is that we are. And how we go about doing that is different for each person, right? So you might have a barber that's passionate about cutting hair. You might have a cosmetologist that's passionate about doing hair. You might have somebody that's a landscaper that enjoys cutting grass. But we seek out these people because they have gifts that help us feel better about our experience in this work on this earth and our existence. We hired a landscaper because we like to look at a nice lawn. It makes us feel good to see that. But we may not be in the business of cutting grass. We may not give a fuck about cutting grass. I know I don't. So me being able to go to someone that does find that passionate, find that enjoyable, is somebody I can go to and utilize their gifts to help uplift my surroundings and thus lift my mood. So like one of my passions is cooking. A lot of people don't care about cooking. A lot of my clients, they want to hire somebody that can do that for them. Because they're not interested in learning how to do it. Two, they may know how to do it, but don't want to put in the work to do it. So why not hire somebody that loves it, that enjoys doing it, so I can bring them in to make my experience better. So all of our jobs, all of our purposes is basically to help each other love ourselves deeper. And we have to figure out what that is, what channel and what medium we're going to use to go about doing that. And it's different for everyone. And the key to figuring out your purpose, and you probably have heard this a lot, figure out something that you do for free. Go to your family, go to your friends, go to people who are in your life. Ask them, what would you come to me for advice about? The same way I pose a question in my DMs. What would you come to me for advice on? What is it that you think I'm good at that you could get my help with? So start there. Ask those questions from the people that are around you, that know you just as well as you do, and that have been around you to experience you. So that's one place to start, but also keep an open mind, because see, my purpose is bigger than what I once thought it was. And the only way that I can grow with that is if I allow myself to. So I started off as a kid. I loved to cook. That was one of my favorite things to do. I enjoyed it more than anything. But at the same time, as I've gotten older, my passion has evolved to doing things like this, to speaking, to teaching people about their power to create the life they want. And if I was so focused on that box of being a chef, I would have never opened myself up to the possibility of being a teacher and being a speaker, which is where my career is going now. So stay with what you're passionate about. Stay with the things that excite you. If it brings a level of excitement within you and you would do it for free, you would do it if you didn't get paid for it, go with those things, but also keep an open mind, because the way that the universe works, the blueprint is always unfolding, and it's a moving organic thing. So just like Oprah, Oprah started off as a news anchor. She had a dream, but even before that, she had a dream of being a teacher, school teacher. And she basically, the root of all of that, she wanted to express herself and help people tell their stories and help people become who they already are, more of who they already are, and help shine a light on that. Teachers do that, news anchors do that. But she's evolved now. She has a school, she has a magazine, she's a publisher, she's an editor, she's written books, so she's an author. She's so many other things that have stemmed from that initial root of what she started with. So you have to allow it to basically unfold. Now, as far as staying motivated and staying focused, it's an ever challenging thing. I would be lying to you if I said that I was motivated every single day. I would be lying to you if I told you I was focused every moment of the day. I'm not. I'm human. I'm just like you. But the key is allowing yourself to be human. That's the key in maintaining your motivation. It seems counterintuitive. There's some days where I don't get shit done. You know what I'm saying? There's some days where I'm not as productive as others, but I'm okay with that. I don't look at it as the end of the world or me being less worthy of prosperity because I don't have my shit together all the time. I'm not a robot. It's not possible for me to be on 24/7. Now, I'm going to push myself constantly going towards the goals that I have, but I'm also going to be gentle with myself as I do that, because you have to think about it. If you were a child, which we still have an inner child within us, and I firmly believe it never grows up. We get older, we age on the outside, but we always have this inner child within us at various levels and different ages that we've experienced throughout our lives. And if you were a child, how well would you take to someone constantly telling you, you need to get your shit together? This is why we ain't getting nowhere. This is why we ain't getting shit done. You wouldn't want to do anything. You wouldn't be motivated to do much of anything, because you would be like, well, damn, I'm doing the best that I can. And even that isn't enough. You're going to lose your motivation to do anything. And so you have to treat yourself the same way and be there for yourself and understand that you're learning. Every day you're walking this earth, you're learning. And that's the beauty of life. It can sometimes be the most frustrating thing about life because you'll never get it all done. But it's also beautiful because you'll never get it all done because there's no limit to how far you can go and how far you can grow. And once you understand that, you can let go and relax a little bit that you don't have it together today or in this moment. It's fine. Let it be. And that brings me to my point of presence. The only way you get stuff done is by being present. Okay. A lot of times we'll project ourselves into a future moment. It's not here yet. Doesn't exist. It's not real. It exists in our mind, but in real life, right now, right here, in this moment is all that's real. Our past is gone. And even the past happened in a present moment. So the only place you really have power to control anything is in the present. And if you can learn to stay here, and if you catch your mind when it's wandering and it's drifting, and you can catch it and not be hard on yourself, be like, that's why we ain't getting shit done now. Don't be necessarily hard on yourself, but just catch it gently and bring it back. Like, okay, this is where we at. Let's focus here. And each time it goes, just keep practicing, bringing it back and bringing it back. And after a while, you'll get to this place where it's easier to bring yourself back to a present moment. And it's a constant thing. It's a constant thing in your human nature that you're going to have to deal with, but it's okay. Really relaxing and understanding that you don't have to get it perfect, that you don't have to get it right. There's no way to get it wrong, because every moment that you experience in life is an opportunity to learn and grow and get better if you see it that way. Now, if you see your mistakes as a proof of you not being worthy of what it is that you seek, then it so shall be that. But you can also change your perspective and see a mistake as an opportunity to learn, okay, I know what not to do next time. Because a lot of times your mistakes, really most of the time, if not all the time, your mistakes are much more valuable than getting it right on the first strike, because you'll learn 1,000 things in one mistake that you can use to tweak and get better, as opposed to what you would learn if you just got it all right at once. So take it in stride, take it all in stride, learn from it all, and stay present. And that's really the key, because if you don't stay present, you'll get overwhelmed. And if you're in the place of running your own business, even if you don't have your own business, because honestly, everybody has their own business. If you're a mother, you have the business of running a household. Everybody has a business that is themselves. Okay, you may not have a business that's an LLC. You may still have a job, but you have a government that is you. Okay, and if you can stay present and focus on whatever the next right thing is, no matter how small, quote unquote, that thing might be. It might be something as simple as checking your bank account when you don't want to do that, when you're trying to avoid doing that, when you'd rather just go get a drink and swipe as opposed to looking at what's in your bank account. Take the moment and do the next right thing. And you know what the next right thing is whatever you know is going to take you to a level of growth and get you closer to where you want to be. If you want to start a business, instead of getting on Twitter, Google how to form an LLC. Simple, small steps all add up to miles at the end of the day. Centimeters add up to feet. Feet add up to miles, and miles end up making a journey. So do the next right thing. Don't focus on shit else, because if you focus on something else, your mind drifts to the future, your mind goes to the past, you get overwhelmed, and then you won't do that thing that you were just about to do. So focus on the next right thing, put all of your focus there, then the next right step will unfold itself and reveal itself to you. And that will go the same ways with your purpose and everything else. So that's my answer on how to stay motivated, focused, and on purpose. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, and allow yourself to fuck up. It's okay. Nobody is perfect. And the fact that you aren't perfect is exactly what makes you perfect, because all of our differences are needed in this world. Okay? So that's my answer to that. Until the next time, I will holler at y'all. Peace.